First ever Sankirtan Day observed, Rajya Sabha MP Laisemba Sanachauba says Centre has given positive response on upgrading Manipur University of Culture to Central University. YES Minister Letpa Haukip says ADC bill will be introduced in Assembly after in-depth discussions and due changes to prevent any disharmony or threat to Manipur. Manipur reports 31 new COVID-19 cases, 34 recoveries and 1 death in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.97%. And India adds 8,603 fresh COVID-19 cases, 8,190 recoveries and 415 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.35%. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM, bringing you the news in details. First ever Sankirtana Day was observed at JN Manipur Dance Academy, Mandap today. Speaking at the event, organized by Art and Culture, Government of Manipur, eminent Sankirtan Guru Padma Shri S. Thanil appealed to preserve the sanctity of Sankirtan. He said, Sankirtan, the fourth Indian art form, has been recognized by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage. Art and Culture Commissioner M. Joy felicitated Sankirtan Guru Maishnam Ibochauba, Yumnam Jatra and Yumnam Mangi on the occasion. JN Manipur Dance Academy, Manipur Manohar Sai Ashram and Ibudhau Loya Lakpa Manipur Dance Group presented various Sankirtan performances to highlight the day.
Karma Kataduda in Kataragoti, the Shapi, Piu, Tokido, number, Pray the Yelgato, Sagato di Niobe, Sumaito, Gudamne, having no Tapirga, Sagato di Masapo, a quick kind of popularity. Some Kashila Gordi, Pechina, the Govento, the guy from the Posate, Aquila, Machine Maying, Tananaba, Tumunda, and Taranaba, Lamisi, a quick success, and Lucy.
Rajya Sabha MP Laisemba Sanachauba has announced that the centre has given positive response on upgrading Manipur University of Culture to a central university, which he tabled in the last parliament session. He was speaking on the occasion of Sankirtana Day observance at Manipur University of Culture External Campus in Kanchipur today. The Rajya Sabha MP Entity King expressed happiness about the positive response. However, he quickly added that process to convert the university to a central university requires state cabinet's decision as the university is under Manipur government. Vice Chancellor of Manipur University of Culture, Professor P. Gunindru and other eminent persons attended the event. Sankirtana famed gurus were felicitated on the occasion.
Because the Libak Tiva Hagadra, Libak State, Pasali Jadava, and Obenina Center, the depend on Bunina, Pugi University, Yama Mama Leba, India, and Nishubo, the Gasu, Magi Labam Topa, building Latava, infrastructure Latava, Ozasing Umpana Latava, these Hatters in Sigit Tampam, Kopum, what we are working at the Naiva. As a machine, Maram Morgaina, Igi Paramenda, and Pusarami, Madu University of Culture, State Give Central Gitata, Central University on top with all. Hagan to Mana and Honajarami, Madugi Makata Pada, Kogi Center, Kogi Yaning Bagum positive about response line. Perigumba, State Gamena, Cabineta, Hariba University, State Kivarambase, Kogi Center or Bigro, Habugumba, Cabinet King, Wari Omlegadi, Atubada, Kogi University, Central University, Ongani.
Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Letpa Haukip has expressed that efforts are being made to introduce the Manipur Hill Areas Autonomous District Council Bill, ADC Bill 2021, after an in-depth discussion and necessary amendment to avoid disharmony and any threat to Manipur's integrity. He was speaking at the closing ceremony of the 5-day 35th annual sports meet organized by IMOL Students Union at Aimol Satu village in Tengnopal district today. He added that the bill should be implemented as per constitutional laws and no one should obstruct. Minister Lead Pao said government has been striving to bring communal harmony as the state is inhabited by various communities. He appealed to Valley people not to get disappointed whenever hill residents try to take welfare initiatives for hilly people. The minister said that he has been strongly supporting the bill to empower ADCs. Minister Lead Pao vowed to repair Aimol Satu Road in Tengnopal constituency ahead of the election and also assured of sending a proposal to construct mini stadium in the village under Khelo India scheme.
Ngasai puthorei ba bill asida jati ema bo sokpa ya ba bill amagi sokpa ya ba bill loina yenga kanda semdok semjin omission commission khara tawrakanda assembly da puthokna ba akhoi kan honari sometimes akhoi Manipur si chingi mina tamda thajada ba tammi na chingda thajada ba pot amakhak hek mami tabugum na to ba pot ase masi kana roi toksi chinau sing tampaki mi su yam sokta ba chingmi gi su interest yam handana ba pot area karai lege do thida kanda tawse na hill area committee gi chairman oza lesio da su wari sanagre issue ma tribal gi ne hairagadi chumgira langera heta sauba tampak na su tampak ki mi soe haidana action phajadaba heta tawba sumbasi thadok na si constitution na provide tawba area dadi soidana thamgani thingba.
Minister Lead Pao Haukip also announced that he is contesting from 42 Tengnopal Assembly constituency in the upcoming general election to 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly. Lead Pao Haukip contested in the 2017 State Assembly election from Chandal Assembly constituency on NPP ticket. The minister announced that he is likely to contest as BJP candidate, expressing hope that he has high chance of getting the party ticket. Speaking at the closing ceremony of the annual sports meet at Aimol Satu village in Tengnopal district, Lead Pao Haukip said he has started election-related activities on full swing in Tengnopal constituency, though no official announcement has been made so far regarding his candidature from the constituency.
Laiba Tengnopal area haitare sida ina changsan jarakpase aigi hanagi 41 da nataba 42 da sida vote lepcharani haiba ama praja sida haiba lakpani aduna ngasi officially ama asom da tawnadragasu ai Tengnopal da honnarage na ai phirepsi lawraga changsan jarakpani definitely adudi decision do it may be too early to mention right now, but adumba lay oirakpa bagi phebam lay until and unless party ki ticket to lauthok tri banina hojik makti aina adu ada haibadu kitang nganman brane khali adugi su possibility lay.
Police today foiled protests by students of Johnstone Higher Secondary School against hike in fare of passenger vehicles and shortage of teachers. Many students gathered at the school gate around 10 this morning and tried to take out a protest rally. Police team led by Imphal West SDPO Bidyapati City Police Station OC M. Sudhir, Imphal West Commando OC P. Choba rushed and contained the situation. Speaking to media, President of DESAM, Johnstone Higher Secondary School Unit Council, A. Because highlighted the plights facing the students due to the hike in passenger fare, along with reluctance to ferry students and transfer of the single teacher of philosophy department amid demand to fill inadequate teacher for various subjects.
Director Nazore, or the director Masamanga, 3 days Kimarunga, was a social noise in the Ladia of Natra, and which are in Yara in the record. Hosiamu was at the Bibi Clever Hojibuka. Hosibosa Bibi Karimarong, you know, she was at an income of Amiji, Chatangi, Tomagi, Yalas, how was at the Sigore, who like them 2 higher. She will be question live, which had a machine. Anna 2 months, the Marine sing a meeting and view, Aduga Saturday, was I there, Monday Pokemon, the Pivino, one of you, which could be Kogi, Passenger Puyoga, Shinche, China, so Kogi Saturday Shinche, Puninda Portamo Fangi, Passenger and Kahangi, Saturday in the Ponako, I will post Nakari Marongino. So, what the right later, student and Moina Kogi right later, what the mean at our English.
All Manipur Students' Union held a public meeting today on the inconveniences facing transporters and public in the wake of hike passengers fare. Members of various transporters organizations Amasta, JACPP, Burma, Sugnu Road, Bus Owners Association and AMSU took part in a meeting held at the multi-purpose hall of AMSU headquarters in DM College campus, THANGJAM. They also formed a joint committee on Transport Committee Manipur to address the issue. The meeting resolved to demand the government to issue a gazette notification on passenger vehicles, fare, freight and motor vehicle hiring charges to provide private school transporters incentive schemes to bona fide transporters and to give 50% concession to students in uniform and those with valid identity cards issued by school, college and university.
Mahiroi singi mapungoina identity card valid oiba identity card paiba singi 50% concession bibi ba habisi sungsoi soidana koi transporter singna thabak to onthok paina koi ama toina yanaki transport policy athu matamda sem ba habisi koi gi mapung oiba koi gi pandam singni demand sing asi athu matamda mapung oiba transport policy semba koi gi full price asi atu gi matik wangi ba sing sem asi handan ba habisi athu matamda koi gi committee sina thoma pangtho kanda warep lawraga koi makhata ba kari karamba khongjang changsin gada ke habdo athu matamda koi lauthokcharagani.
Manipur Human Rights Commission has demanded legal actions against Wangoi police station for allegedly assaulting 3 civilians. Speaking to media at MHRC office in Lamphel today, alleged victim 45-year-old Salam Ratan, son of S. Chauba from Iram Sifai Mayai Leka in Imphal West, said he went out for an evening stroll on December 2nd and met one John from his colony. He said they heard an explosion. After a while, team of Wangoi police arrested both of them and another passers-by, Bishesho. He said they were taken to police station on charges that they carried out the explosion where they were assaulted during interrogation. Salam Ratan said after confirming that the explosion was mere firecracker, police released them with a warning against making any complaint. He said they underwent treatment at RIMS hospital, after which they filed a complaint to the commission.
Skit in Mumulaga, Kaisalina Nagakiba, Midukrai Legre, Sai Angan Pasar, Pasabal or Yimsapani, Kakalo, Kakat, Tau, actually, Angan Ed Korpia, Sachian Marasal, Saminari, Anachikote, and to a laminary. Kapoga, Numagari, Kakalon Kakale, Kakalapure, Karatoro Matunda, Apoida, Hangak, Nuinapu, no way to Kaito, Nuinakato, no way to Kale. I prove a tin Mukotna, Hamhana. Or I do Mukam, chain Kale, Kalabatum, Macolam di Tagi, Karai, the sea directed the Macolam Tagi. When I change them high, upon target, I came from the I know high party, my own Pusale, Pusala can't make to 1.5 with her to become a lavani. Come to Pure, who the continue poor had Tessa. My brother. Look up that my number for
Chief Minister Nongthomban Bireen has claimed that BJP is the only political party striving for the welfare of the people of Manipur in a serious manner. He was speaking at the one-day political conference organized by BJP Kaishamthong Mandal at Bishum Ningom Leirak ground today. Chief Minister N. Bireen recalled that Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah extended the much-awaited inner-line permit system in Manipur and renamed Mount Harriet as Mount Manipur. He claimed that many intending candidates are eyeing for BJP ticket considering the welfare initiatives taken by the BJP government, but the party will give ticket to only one candidate in each constituency. He appealed to those intending candidates who fail to get BJP ticket and their workers to continue supporting the party. BJP Manipur Pradesh Vice President and in charge Manipur, Tej Bashanta, Vice President and Nimbus, Kaishamthong Kendra BJP intending candidates are Keshav Chandra, Nishikant Sapam, Laisham Santos, Elias Boni and party supporters attended the meet.
BJP the Kaligino equine respect BJP the equine Nushi the Moya with respect Nushi. Hanagan minus Hagan Nushi with respect from the heart. Moya respect over. Moya Quigi the Mukasu, Mananagi Spisa, Honorable Union Home Minister Gespisabio, Manipur, even Masaki Constitution, state aduma community hai magi namit ke space fazana tabiyo yamna magi reality da ekhoibo yamna befaga roina biba aduna Manipur kangada we only BJP party katan obviously BJP party natna Manipur bu seriously kangena khanba party madai ngasi babu thengnadri thengju thengnar takaba mandi aduna BJP is the only party who can serve our state and our peoples senior ekoi the field of justice.
On the other hand, irate residents of Kondrakpam Assembly constituency today stormed the office of BJP Manipur Pradesh at Nitya Ipachutek in Imphal, expressing anger upon the Chief Minister and President of BJP Manipur Pradesh for failing to take part in the political conference convened in Kondrakpam constituency. The rumpus erupted at around 3 p.m. today. Top police officials arrived at the party office and took stock of the situation. Later, General Secretary of BJP Manipur Pradesh Premananda Maitai had a word with Kondrakpam BJP Mandal President Moirangthem Devaratan to settle the matter. Speaking on the sidelines, M. Devaratan demanded the party president Aishada to clarify why they failed to attend the political conference within 24 hours.
Ako'y kasulay din kan ba dugumba ako'y dati duguman din kan mira kano ako'y BJP ako'y putok siya na BJP Manipur da ako'y pun hinggan minan siya na ako'y hona sabane ado ako'y BJP tam kunabang ken ako'y BJP ako'y set pangbang amoy dawre marang ito dun maram maraga kay do kita mukta maglak pidi manay ba ngasi de hojik taki tharaga pangkun margi manung da ma lakta bugi maram chengdok bi kadam ne thambi kadam ne
haining khori ngom yam le su famina matunda ज्ञान ताना हनर का भी याना दबा है वो याने दे हारो कुछ लेके खबर चिन्हबगी पार्टी की प्रेजेंट मीटिंग चतबा दिगी सीएम की थबक अचे में आदि मीटिंग चतबगी ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर में चली जगह खुदी मगदा पार्टी ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर दिगी पार्टी की प्रेजेंट मीटिंग याउ द पब्लिक याउ द जगह सु में दे नंगद्रगति अदु करेशन तो नहीं दे.
Chief Minister Nongthomban Bireng today handed over laptops to administrative secretaries of the state government at CM Secretariat. Laptops were distributed to the officials for e-office rollout in various departments of the state government. Speaking on the occasion, N. Bireng welcomed all the officials present and appreciated them for the initiatives and committed services, and even during the hard times of COVID-19 pandemic. He continued that the state had achieved a lot and performed well, improving the infrastructure in most sectors. Mentioning that good governance lies on the happiness of people, he stated that the state government has always worked for inclusive development. He also stressed on the need to provide internet connectivity to remotest areas of the state so that all welfare schemes and various services could reach each and every targeted group. He directed the administrative secretaries to complete all the pending works before the year end and also asked to ensure proper attendance of government employees at their respective offices. It may be mentioned that the e-office Manipur was launched by Chief Minister N. Bireng on September 8, 2020 to speed up movement of files and help in maintaining transparency in governance. The Assam President and Addison representing 6 student organizations has stressed on the need to upgrade Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS Imphal to AIIMS level to avail global standard healthcare facility. He was speaking on the sidelines of an inspection visit to the hospital today. Members of MSUD Assam, AIIMS, KSA, MSF and SUK, accompanied by RIMS Director Professor A. Santa, inspected the hospital facilities today. In addition, highlighted developmental changes in past couple of years, however, said that it is not up to satisfaction. He appealed to RIMS authorities, state government and authorities concerned to look into the matter.
Sahi khara gi mamang da leram baduga ngasi leram bi film siga khara makai phagat ba yamna hena phagat pa se khoi loiram mang masi gi lu banan ba mag infrastructure development mayama magi leriba equipment mayama masi khoi ne hengalam ba thengna ba se masi khoi punumaki oina khoi gi yam nungai ba adu malaibak phaba adu mamne haidana ai thamjaninge aduga loina masi mangna khoi hektamak pele haibadi masi penthok pudi khoi yadri na khalle aduna masi hari basi khoi yam toina haina ba masi gi leriba institution si India khakting natana Manipur khakting natana koina malem gi oina yamna maming chat padu gumba institution ama oihanning bagi apam basi khoi da leje aduna masi gi pochi phangna hona matamda khoi gi RIMS authority sing Manipur government amadi India government mayam se khoi punna masi gi
oihanna hona biu haibagi koi appeal si koi mahiro lupsing gi makai gi tokjani.
Speaking on the sidelines, RIMS Director Professor Esanta expressed firm belief that support from people will facilitate in upgrading RIMS to AIMS level. He highlighted that RIMS is one of the best medical institutions of India and Centre has also informed that such criteria will not require much funding in upgrading RIMS to AIMS level. He added that there are various positive changes in RIMS in the past couple of years. Professor Esanta said that lifts will be installed at RIMS all building for the convenience of patients in 6 departments including OPD, orthopedic and trauma center. He also said arrangements are being made to keep e-vehicle at RIMS campus to keep the campus eco-friendly.
The process is 256 slides cities again. Adu lakukanda di latest in India where ne bakanga. Akoiga Apollo da dama leire hai. Akoigina angiogram city angiogram to bakanda heart rate 100 di make phajana sing den. Haujiki 256 slide lakanda di heart rate 100 so anybody se adam to yara ne. Hauji operation theater manga modular sabase loidore. Adu pura world class ne. Akoi nangi operation to di HEPA filter ga yaudi. Hauji HEPA filter yaurani glass ro ani modular or any India ki ranking lokalakanda koi the AMS matatele New Delhi AMS then at the AMS koi makadaling out India the 540 medical college line adra AMS yaurine adugi matakta koi nan lay ramne aduna dia koi camps out tok budget yang koi na budget su dhama de heli koi di lam su lay doctor su lay adigi dia koi de loin lay ne koi di am deserving ne adugi akoi de on by the maming on badani na paisa su center da su mangoi ada kanam ta su mangoi amang bom ta yaudi win-win situation ngakne.
Manipur added 31 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,566 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID positivity rate stands at 1.97%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,25,328. Active cases are 362. One COVID patient from Imphal East district died in the past 24 hours. Death toll stands at 1,981. On the positive note, 34 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,22,985. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.13%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. You're watching Impact News.
Educare Home Tutorial and Coaching is happy to announce the launch of Class 9 and 10 BOSM coaching classes from 29th of November 2021. Educare is a unique institute that focuses on all-round development of the children. Educare tries to develop the passion and talent of the children. We in Educare look for multiple intelligence to meet the challenges of the 21st century. We need to equip our children with the required skills to face this competitive world. We believe learning to be fun, creative and innovative. Educare has a team including educators, psychologist, career counselor, etc. Come join us in our honest attempt to bring positive changes.
Marks Time Classes. Chahi khudingi position holder puthok liba Marks Time Classes ke Class 9 to 12 faubagi CBSE ke second term ki foundation course with free revision lakliba December kundagi huzaragani. Batch amada mahiroi kun laujagani. Admission taubagi aroiba numit 11 December 2021. Akupamarol gidama contact tawbirau Marks Time Classes Wangkai Mehu Phom Lampak Aikhogi contact number 9436 288 300.
Welcome back after the break and you're watching Prime Time English News. India added 8,603 fresh COVID-19 cases, 8,119 recoveries and 415 deaths in past 24 hours as per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. India's COVID-19 active cases stands at 99,974. Total recovered cases have reached 3,40,53,856 and recovery rate stands at 98.35%. That toll has reached 4,70,530. Over 126 crore 53 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine has been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 26 crore 53 lakh 38,000 people and above 52 lakh 61,000 have died, and recoveries are above 23 crore 91 lakh 51,000. USA is the highest active case of above 96 lakh 6,000 in the world, followed by Brazil and India. Apunba Imagi Macha Singh AIMS Manipur has returned a request to Ayush Minister Sarbanand Sonowal for establishment of National Manipuri Traditional Medicine and Research Institute in Manipur. AIMS stressed the significance of traditional healthcare practices and vast cultivation of medicinal herbs as an alternative to illegal poppy plantation. Annual lecture program for Manipur University Teachers Association on State of Affairs Academics to Administration was held today at the court hall of the university in Kanchipur. Speaking on the occasion, MUTA President Devananda THANGJAM called for collective efforts to make Manipur University one of the leading universities in India. He said, failure of the university to be listed among 100 best universities of India is a big loss for the state. Devananda said the program aimed to find out inadequacies of Manipur University and to get feedbacks and suggestions from scholars and administrators of other universities to upgrade the university. Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor N. Lokendra, Vice Chancellor of Guwahati University, Professor Pratap Jyoti Handek, and other important personalities attended the event.
Yam tuna growth and development in Lagnava Honavada. Mapandagi eminent scholars administrators academic administrators kauduna koigi faculty singa chatraga scholar ga kuisida leiba university administrator ga interact tondraga moigi university di koi sida tawriba thabak mayam thengnariba problem mayam si moidi kamaina face tawi kamaina challenge singdu moina kamaina solve tawi haiba wakalon adigi chatra phaba chamkat ke di moina kari kari kongtang lawi oja phaba recruit tawge di moina karama mongda interview pangthoi Makoi examination system na kamay tawi. Masigumba technical challenge maya. Aduga loina loina koina Manipur University sini yam tuna catch up tawa yana ba bandam da haiba muta annual lecture si paktok sabani.
One-day awareness on Indo-Myanmar Border Trade Act as policy and Asian countries was held today at the multi-utility complex hall in Ziribam district's Babupara. Speaking at the event organized by Indo-Myanmar Border Traders Union, retired Associate Professor of Nehru College, Assam, Dr. T.H. Manikumar encouraged youngsters to stop wasting their time and strive to be self-reliant. He also stressed on collective efforts to develop the district.
Learning the Panjade, as my regular say no more develop with stage like say no more develop with the land. Hana is high the Mukta. Luna, so by say, I did the Pochi, Hail Putu Matunda, Yan quality like among the Putu Matunda, I hail Matunda, the Tadu to the export of vice. In Portugana, Nasi, like the Indo-Myanmar. Border trade matang na hai kasi kamo khud gilai ba pochi singje koi dili bazar da culture low.
Former candidate of Langtabal Assembly constituency in the last state general election, and Nilakumar has alleged that supporters of former Langtabal MLA Okram Joy had stormed his residence and threatened its inhabitants. Residents today staged a protest meet at Singchumai Khongnang Paidekpi condemning the incident. Speaking on the sidelines, N. Nilakumar claimed that Ojoy's supporters stormed his residence, reacting to the November 28 decision of voters under polling 20/2 and 20/3 of Langtabal constituency to support MLA Karam Shyam in the upcoming election. Nilakumar claimed that a mob led by Pradhan of Oinam Thingel Gram Panchayat, T.H. Guneshwar, stormed his residence yesterday and demanded the residents to withdraw their decision to support Karam Shyam. He condemned such abuse of muscle and money power and warned legal actions against those concerned.
Numitugi mifam duda aina pongdok kibedi aina honorable MLA Sri Karam Shyamgi mahangna Langtabal kendra da tawkiba singthaningai thabak thawam singda pen pokjabadagi amadi tungia sakya ujabadagi Sri Karam Shyamda sagotsare amadi MLA bunung sibiduna lengbiragli khai miyamna su sagot minasi haikibani hajariba YSida polling station ani 20/2 3 gi chang taba mai chopa yaba kari yaukibage aina pamjaba candidate board people sokutpa haibisidi makoina tawriba du gumna democracy chatpasidadi tonoriba ngaktani masida lana pauthokpiduna penmanduna nakoina ba moongda ki ekang bibiganu.
Election campaign for Wankai MLA Yungkam Irabot began today. Speaking on the occasion, BJP intending candidate Y Irabot said his main priority is to eradicate drug menace from the constituency. He condemned that some people involved in drug trafficking and other illegal activities are coming forward as intending candidates. Y Irabot and his workers visited every household of Ward number 21 during the campaign. He expressed belief that BJP senior leaders will give party tickets to eligible candidates.
Drug trafficking series some political party level neo sing yoxalakwa area state ki level area central ki parliamentary ki level forces sing yoxalakwa punok sing asi koi da thok re thok ke leri pending on the cases for last say tare nipan mapan suru le ha gi mai am di am tarang ne honor pusoba kam da ba I conviction pi da dan le gumba I think matam sana le su mo mai am si hore be ba si election is home like Karino. It is indulging by hook or by crook. Unfair means the organization vote can unfair means the Hainabe indulged over Pesarong Jaza, black money, the Karita Talaga, Angwayaba, Angavadu, Mami Singdo. I don't know, Mangin Tartarago, you see, this is one of the factors. I don't have other messages. Matamun, like a time will come that.
BJP Awareness Campaign Committee Patsoy Mandal convened a booth-level meeting today at Naramthong Kumantem Leika in Patsoy constituency. BJP intending candidate of Patsoy constituency, W. Bomcha, members of campaign committee and residents of booth number 19 by 10, 19 by 11, 19 by 12, 19 by 13 took part in the meeting. Bomcha opined that some of the intending candidates are commercializing the upcoming election and lamented that inequality seems to be becoming a face of democracy in Manipur. Kundrakpam MLA Tokchom Lokeshwar along with his wife Tokchom Nivedita threw a luncheon for more than 8,000 women of Kundrakpam constituency celebrating post-Ningol Chakoba festival today. The luncheon was held at Sagolmang Irema grounds. Speaking on the occasion, Lokeshwar said that he has launched welfare activities for Kundrakpam constituency with blessings and supports from residents of the constituency. He made it clear that he is not joining BJP at all.
I Prazabu Yuntu Erga, I Kalabidamta, I would Tagapiba, in the party Tado, I lifetime I Sator have seen the Indian Tamsage, Shaggy Integrity Yonasalo, Shaggy Shengshiti Yonasalo, Shaggy Nasagi Sincerity Yola, have said, BGB say, I Shanghai Diko, oh, sorry, Hoi Manipuda. Manipur mang na Tugana Sinja Kanana, I think you can Tongi, Prazapunum Kangum Totra, Prazapunum the Kagum Topra, Sisopunum Kagum Topra, why? Kayma Kaurino, Shin Sengbu, Karamba Party Manipur, Tabak Tawaj, Prazana, Saito.
A team named Elite Boys was formed for Republican Party of India Athawale Kaishamthong constituency unit at Maipa Palace compound today. Kaishamthong constituency intended candidate RPIA President Manipur Maheshwar Thangjam, President of RPI Girls Wing Soma Laishram and others attended the event. Training for civil magistrates and police officers who are members of flying squads and state surveillance team in Kakching and Thoubal districts for the upcoming election was held today. District Election Officer Thoubal organized the program at the District Election Counting Hall, Thoubal. Joint CEO State Election Office Sulaiman Daulat Khan was resource person. Janata Dal United Manipur State Unit has refuted media report which claimed that some JDU Manipur members joined Apna Dal S party on December 2nd as untrue and unfounded. BJP Lotus campaign was launched at Kairang Mitai today. 2x29 booth level committee Kairang Mitai in association with local Mahila Morcha, Yuva Morcha and youth members launched a campaign in support of Chief Minister N. Biren. Kangpokpi Town Church's Fellowship KTCF celebrated its Silver Jubilee cum Advent Christmas at Kangpokpi Town today. Local MLA Nimcha Kipgen, caretaker chairman of ADC Sadar Hills, Haukulal Hangsing and Kangpokpi Town Committee Chairman Lungse Kipgen graced the event. KTFC Chairman Reverend K. Hangsing unveiled a monolith to mark the occasion. Speaking at the event, MLA Nimcha Kipgen said that ancestral land is protected by a constitutional law, but it is the people's duty and responsibility to preserve it by stopping illegal poppy cultivation. While Chairman of ADC Sadar Hills caretaker Haukulal Hangsing urged the people of Kangpokpi to maintain and follow COVID guidelines and SOPs. India Meteorological Department IMD has predicted rainfall in Assam, Meghalaya and Tripura on December 6th, Monday, owing to remnants of Cyclone Jawad, while heavy rainfall lashes Orissa, Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal today and tomorrow. Cyclone Jawad is moved towards northern side of Andhra Pradesh and western side of Orissa. And now the sports news. Lairikembam Pradhan H. Tombe has distributed uniforms to hockey union players who will participate at the first state level under-17 boys hockey tournament. Hockey union executive members and players attended the distribution event held at Hockey Union Lairikembam Laikai Playground. It may be mentioned that the tournament will be held at Bishnupur starting tomorrow. KYC North Kurkul and IFC Lumphil will lock horns in the final match of the ongoing 10th THANGJAM Karnajit Singh Ning Singh 2nd Division Football League at Pamyal Patsoi Playground, Patsoi Patu. In today's 6th group of A League match, Juvenile Club Tera Sapam Lairak defeated NISSC THANGJAM in 4-1. While in the final league match of Group B, Kandangban defeated Saipa Awang Segmai 5-0. The final match between KYC North Kurkul and IFC Lumphil will be played on December 7th. Altogether, 8 teams are participating in the Football League. Before we end, let's take a look at headlines once again. First ever Sankirtan Day observed, Rajya Sabha MP Laisembasana Chauba says Centre has given positive response on upgrading Manipur University of Culture to Central University. YS Minister Late Pahawkip says ADC bill will be introduced in Assembly after in-depth discussion and due changes to prevent any disharmony or threat to Manipur. Manipur reports 31 new COVID-19 cases, 34 recoveries and 1 death in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.97%. And India adds 8,603 fresh COVID-19 cases, 8,190 recoveries and 415 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.35%. Well, that's all we have in this edition of the English Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night, stay indoors and stay safe.
Government of Manipur, Directorate of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Manipur. CAF PD Department na Chahi Amagi contract basis ta fam khara kauri. State Management Unit ki State Project Manager Amadi, District Project Management Unit ki District Project Manager. Hariva Fam Singh Asi Central Sponsored Scheme Integrated Management Public Distribution System ki makhada Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public